In the royal court of Egypt, Pharaoh was sitting on his throne. His officials stood before him. Pharaoh said angrily, "These Hebrews have become too numerous. If war breaks out, they may join our enemies. Therefore, it is commanded, every Hebrew baby boy who is born must be killed." This decree spread throughout Egypt. Fear and mourning filled the land. At that very time, in a Hebrew household, a beautiful baby boy was born. His mother saw that he was special. She hid him for 3 months. But when she could no longer hide him, she made a strong basket, coated it with tar and pitch, placed the baby inside, and set it among the reeds along the Nile River. The baby's sister, Miriam, stood at a distance watching. At that moment, Pharaoh's daughter and her attendants came to the river to bathe. She noticed the basket. When she opened it, she saw a crying baby inside. She felt compassion for him. The princess said, "This is one of the Hebrew babies." Then Miriam stepped forward and said, "Shall I call a Hebrew woman to nurse the child for you?" The princess agreed. So Moses' own mother became his nurse and raised him. When the child grew older, the princess took him to the palace and adopted him as her son. She named him Moses, meaning drawn out of the water. In the palace, Moses grew up in all the wisdom, knowledge, and royal training of Egypt. He became an educated and powerful young man. But in his heart, his true identity and people were never forgotten. One day, he went out to see the condition of his people. He saw Egyptian rulers cruelly oppressing the Hebrew slaves. At that moment, he saw an Egyptian soldier beating a Hebrew mercilessly. Moses was filled with anger. He looked around to see if anyone was watching. Then he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. The next day, when he went out again, he saw 2 Hebrews fighting. Moses said, "Why are you hitting your fellow Hebrew?" But the men replied, "Who made you ruler and judge over us? Are you going to kill me, as you killed the Egyptian yesterday?" Moses became afraid. He realized the matter had become known. When Pharaoh heard about it, he decided to kill Moses. But Moses fled from Egypt to the land of Midian. Thus, the prince of the palace became a wanderer in the wilderness. But God's plan was not finished. This same Moses would one day deliver his people from slavery. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss any new stories. If you would like to watch a specific Bible story, write it in the comments. The next part will be released very soon. Sparkles.